In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's our visitors and the Dallas Cowboys. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. 15-yard line.
Here we go, Slot. 319 tonight.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Brings up second and
4. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
They go play action with Fields. On the run to the right. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Good. Turn. Tonight.
Going back in the backfield. They'll get the carry here. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go, Slot.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he let him a bit too much. And the pass is incomplete.
You know, so they don't connect here, Mike, but I kind of like the early message because now as a defense, they have to understand that even if we have this guy covered, one of the best players in the entire league, this quarterback's going to continue to give him a chance at the ball. So not only do we have to cover him, we have to contest and make a play on every throw.
319, I say that? Go.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Taking off, and he is out of bounds down at the 21. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go, Slot. Right.
On the toss, they'll run. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and the defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Right.
From the shotgun, It's Field. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and a yard. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got his man. It's the rookie from Alabama. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play on that one. 35 yards.
First down, Black Knights.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Now it's second and 1.
Brings up second and 1.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Headed left, buying time. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he's in. Touchdown, Rio. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Black Knights will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, son.
First down. Fields. Quick hitting slant there. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
He's going to take a shot down the field. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot that they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Drive will start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Green 19, get us right.
Play action now for Fields. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send. Out your punt unit.
So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. It is 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll look to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here, they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Going up top. That is brought in. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Black Knights.
The kicker on for the point after.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
At the 42-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Chip square. Here we go.
Now Brown. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
331.
They'll try to run. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Green 19, get tonight. Tonight.
Fields. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as the clock will stop at 21 seconds to go until halftime.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Here we go. Good. Green 19, get tonight. Tonight.
Second down, it's Fields. This one complete, right side. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's first and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
Here we go. Half the 60. Half the 60.
They'll stick with him again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming.
At the 39-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
On the go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 20 yards on that pass play. That's enough for a first down.
And the Rio first down.
70, trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Back to the air once more on second down. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Back to throw. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down.
60 Bison. 19, 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Forced out wide. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Go.
And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2.
Second down
Brings up
and 8.
second and 8.
Here we go.
Fields. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Check smash. Check smash.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, son.
A first down throw for Fields. And that ball incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Here we go. Green 19, guys. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. That's fielded at about the 18. And they'll finally put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Go!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
A 2-yard pickup.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Here we go.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Fields to throw. Quick throw here is complete. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Turbo, son. Go.
Throwing is Fields. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, we give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, kid.
Fields now. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he tacks on a nice return to boot. He'll get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At this point, they're just trying to make something positive happen here late in the 4th quarter. This secondary blanketed the entire field, and the ball ends up falling into the wrong arms.
Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
A run now on 2nd down. And he tried to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
A loss of 2.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but in these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It's a gain of 10 yards, and that would be a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Black Knights. That his second touchdown tonight. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Open right side is Okonkwo. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Yards on the play.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Here we go. Easy. 3-19. Tonight.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Now, Fields. He'll try to set up the screen here. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. As a gain of 18.
4-yard line.
Turbo,
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll let one go down the middle. Ooh, and a nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
No. 18 Cardinal.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on fourth down. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for